Hello, everybody. New Manchester here, back with another video, and I'm I am out in my car at a park in a city called Hallsville, Texas. Um, I couldn't make the video outside by sitting in one of the park benches because there's some people around. Actually, there's just like two cars here. Um, the first car had a woman and her children come out of it, and there's another car that's parked beside me at a parking space at the park or parking lot, or car park. They're just sitting in their car. So if they see me talking through this tablet while I was in camera mode, which I'm making this video on, is a HP Slate 7 tablet. They're gonna think I'm nuts, and they're probably gonna call the police on me. Are probably gonna come to me and tell me I need to go see a therapist. Yeah. Actually, what I'm about to talk in this video is not about what I just said. In this video, I'm gonna talk about foreigners, people who live in countries outside of the U.S. Um, all of you heard, I watched some videos from Winston Wu on his Happier Abroad YouTube channel, and I read the forum on his site, and he talked about if you leave America and go overseas, you start to feel better about yourself and all the problems that you have in America that make you angry, make you irate, make you lose it, make you want to grab a gun and go on a mass shooting. If you step foot off of a plane in another country after you fly out of the US, you start to feel better about yourself. You start to feel good about yourself. But people who live in foreign countries, foreigners who live in countries overseas, I'm gonna say this, like, countries overseas are not all sunshines and lollipops. So yeah, it's not all great overseas. There's some decent people overseas, and there's some people who aren't decent overseas. You got some people who talk about how great their country, all the good things in their country. EU countries in Europe that have decent health care, and yeah, their taxes are high on health care, but they don't have to worry about going bankrupt or dying or losing their homes over medical bills. Plus, they live longer than us. They live longer than people in America because of their prevention in their health care. But no, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know anything about these countries. Like, some countries, like, I guess have a long life expectancy in their healthcare. Some don't. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, they're forward on everything. Their countries are forward, or they're just light years ahead of us on everything. But I'm gonna say this. Some foreigners in other countries say that their country is. I mean, some say that. Well, I'm gonna say this. Some say that their country, um, has problems. but it's not all that bad. And some will say that some of the people are nice, some of the people aren't nice, because all foreigners all people in foreign countries aren't nice, and some will like stab you in the back. And that goes for foreign women. Some are good, some are bad. But I try to talk to a foreigner. He's from Russia. He has a YouTube channel. He has a channel on YouTube that's called he has a channel on YouTube, and the username on his YouTube channel is Igor the Russian. I used to sub to this guy, but I don't sub to him anymore. And I'll tell you why. Actually, I'll just tell you the story of how I stumbled across him. Okay, I remember I started this channel that you are watching this video on back in 2017. I started it after I came back from overseas. Went to 5 countries in Europe on a cruise ship, which are the United Kingdom, Belgium, Norway, Germany, and France. I created this channel after I went to those countries overseas. After I created the channel, I didn't upload any videos on them. I just went and just went on YouTube channels and just left comments on videos on YouTube channels, and I stumbled across Igor the Russian. And I watched this video, and the name of this video that he posted up on his channel was titled I think it was titled, let's see what the name it was. It was a video that was basically a warning to people from other countries about how things are in the United States. And in this video, Igor talked about how stupid people in America are, how uneducated they are, how the police are, how the food are. I think I remember that. It was just a warning. It was a video. It was a warning to people who live outside of the U.S. not to come to the United States. Okay, after I watched the video, I left a comment. I think I was talking to him through that comment, and he never replied. He never replied back. I said some things in that comment that got people from Great Britain to comment to me. I mean, I was saying that their country, I was saying that the United Kingdom is better, it's great, it's better than the United States. And someone left a someone replied to me on that video on Igor's channel and said this to me: "Have you been living under a rock? England and France are overrun by Muslims." And yeah, then more people from Britain start commenting. I don't know. I think it was the same person. They started laughing in the comments, say this: "Oh, you don't know nothing about our country." Commented back, say, yeah, I do know about your country. I mean, I watched the news. I mean, I told him that the person who ran Catalan in Spain was removed from power by the prime minister. And I said the United Kingdom is going to lead the EU in 2019. And I said that, you and Igor, you guys don't want to comment to an American because you guys think that your shit doesn't stink. And this person commented back and said this: "You can guess as much as you want. Well, then again, you are well informed. But don't just watch the news. dig deeper and be and dig deeper and be shady about it and know what's going on. And I commented and said that I'll try. And I think I said some things that made that person shut their account down. And I heard nothing from them ever since. I think they just start that account just to reply to what I said in that comment. And also told me that that comment I put down was old. Okay, and then I got bashed by someone in a video about the mass shooting in Sutherland, Texas. And I said that I said that like all Americans are dumb and all and people in Germany have a better education system. And someone in Germany commented and said this to me: Germany has a very bad educational system, if that's what you want to think about it. And that's it. Also, I'm going back to yeah. Also, I got bashed. I went on a sparring over healthcare in Canada by someone from Canada, and I went, and someone from some country, I guess someone from Germany, told me that the U.S. is better and the EU countries are bad because they pay higher taxes and we're taxed to death and we're struggling. I think that's what they said. And someone from that same country responded back to them. I think this was on my video I did up on my channel titled 10 Reasons Why Europe is way ahead of America. And they let's see, they responded back to this person and said that you saying that our healthcare is better and we don't, and you saying that we are taxed to death is a fucking lie. So yeah, I think I commented to that person saying good positive things about their country and they never replied. And that same person replied and said that only 10 reasons? I could do 40 about how great Europe is. Well, if you want that to happen, go do that on your own channel. Go post a video about 40 reasons why Europe is better than America. Okay, I'm going back to Igor the Russian. Okay, I kept commenting to this guy. He never replied. I think on one or two videos, I think he replied to me back on 2 videos. I think I told him that the United States need universal health care, and it's great that you're bashing my country. My country's not all that great. I think that's what I said. I don't know. I don't remember. And he replied back to me and said that, yes, I know Americans. Yeah, and Igor replied back to me and said this: yes, I know all Americans are crazy. Can you tell me? He also asked me, can you tell me something about something I don't remember? Then I replied back, and he never replied. And one person replied to me. That wasn't him. Then I think he moved to Russia, and I watched some videos of him in Russia. He moved back to Russia and he left the U.S. He no longer lives in the United States. He used to live in Southern California, I think around Los Angeles or Orange County, and I think he moved overseas back to Russia, and he no longer lives there anymore. Lives here in the U.S. anymore. Okay, I commented on one of his videos, and I was saying positive things about him. I said, "Oh, hey, I wish you were my brother. You would tell me to get out of this country and and tell me how it is, and tell me like nothing's my fault and all. And I said some, and I told, and he never replied, and he replied to this comment. So, everybody in Russia looks normal. I mean, people are sane. I mean, too bad people in America aren't like that. And he replied and said this: not all Russians are nice. Um, yeah. Well, overall, people are decent. You got some crazies here and there. And when he said the words crazies, it kind of made me laugh, and I replied to him, see I can get a chuckle out of him, give him a reply back, and he never replied. And I kept dropping comments and comments and comments, and some woman by the name of Elisa Grace told me that are you obsessed with Igor? It seems that you have a passive social relationship with him. He's not obligated to respond to you. Go see a therapist. And that led to me making that video that I have up on my channel titled Seeing a Shrink Isn't Going to Help You. Okay, I got some information about Igor from my friend Captain Brandon Horror Lover. God, man, this guy's he's changing his username all the time and changing his channel icon all the time. He was Captain Brandon, Mr. Rockability, Captain Brandon Ulysses, or something like that. Jesus, Brandon, man, make up your mind. What do you want to be called? I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything, but I'm you kind of confusing me. I'm just gonna call you Brandon. I think that's good enough, Yeah. Okay. My friend Brandon informed me in the comment sections on one of my videos and telling me that tell me to stay away from Igor because he's kind of shady and he's very suspicious of people, and he never replies to anybody. He never replies to anybody, and he put a questionable unquestionable post on Winston Wu's Happier Abroad forum, and he makes fun of his subscribers, and he thinks he thinks that everybody but him is a moron. And he also told me, it's cool that you're into him, but personally, I think he's a piece of shit. So that explains why Igor never responds to me. So I told some words to my friend Brandon, and I told him I'm gonna unsub to him. So I'm no longer a sub to Igor's channel. Okay. Also a foreigner, someone from Britain who subscribed to my channel. His name is Damien. Damien left some comments, said that he loved my videos, and he told me that I have an up and coming channel and told me to keep it. Yeah, I am going to keep this channel. Don't worry. Thanks, Damien. I'm going to keep this channel. I'm going to keep it running. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it. Because I started this channel because I was fed up with how things are in America and what I was going through in America with people in America and with my own family. Okay, in the comment sections on one of my videos, when Damien said that he was from the UK, I said that, oh, you're from the United Kingdom? Wow, hey, I've been there. I went there on a cruise ship. I got on a cruise ship there in Southampton, England. Also, I went, before I went there, I went to London. I arrived in London on a flight and went through Heathrow. And he said, "Oh wow, cool. Tell me how you like the UK." So I told him so I told him about the United Kingdom, and also I told him about some people who I subbed to out of the UK. One was Truth Seeker 666, and the other was Scotty 3861. And Damien responded to me and said that stay away from Scotty 3861. He is racist. And he's also said that, well, Scotty, he wants to, he talked about black women or something like that, and he talked about Britain has problems and Britain wasn't white enough or something like that. And I said, well, I watched his videos. He doesn't seem racist to me. And Damien said this back to me. Well, yeah, I just want you to know, I want to let you be, want you to be careful. I mean, if you want to stay on as a sub or just unsub to him, I think that's what he said. That's up to you. And I said, well, if that's what you're saying, that's true about him, and I don't want to have anything to do with racist people, well, I'm gonna go ahead and unsub to him. So I unsubbed to Scotty 3861, and I'm no longer a sub to him. So yeah, I'm gonna say this, people who live overseas, there's some good apples overseas, and there's some bad apples overseas, and the bad apples overseas are Igor the Russian and Scotty 3861 and some others, and you got some good ones who really want to, like, who are very respectful, who want to give you a hand and give you some advice about their country and tell you what to do and what not to do, who to be with, who not to be with. Yeah, but overall, foreign people, people who live overseas, who live in saner who live in saner environments, are not as crazy and toxic, loop-sided, tight-lipped, standoffish, antisocial, unfriendly. They're not as like that as people here in the United States. And I'm gonna throw Canada into this, because Canada has the same problems as the U.S. Because they're both alike anyway. Yeah, yeah, and and the women, the women, the women overseas, not all of them are. Some of them are good. Some of them are not that great. A lot of them are not angels. I mean, most of them are not angels. I mean, some are good, some are bad, But it's like this. I don't know. I could be wrong. There's more good, wholesome, down to earth, sweet, feminine women than manly, uptight, independent, strong, I don't need a man, and you're creepy, get away from me, you're a creep, you're a weirdo, you're a pervert, pedophile, thoughts and mindsets from women here in the US. Yeah, all, I'm gonna say this, people who live outside the US aren't that bad, but they're decent. But also I had this was shocking. I had a conversation with someone from Jamaica. I went on this channel. It was this person who was Jamaican. I mean, it was a guy. I don't know what his name is, but I subbed to him. He talked in this video on this channel. He talked about why people in America are so antisocial. America, why are you so antisocial? And it was a very good video. He brought up like, oh, people think you're dangerous, people think you're a racist and all this, and it was a really good video. And I commented, I told him how America was. I told him America, people in America are antisocial and cliquish. I mean, nobody wants to talk to you unless it's business related. I mean, America's one of the loneliest countries in the world. I mean, and I was saying the same thing that Winston Wu was saying, and he gave me a like and a heart on my comment, and he said that you are right. I mean, I notice how people in America are, and also in that comment I threw in Canada. Both Canada and the U.S. are antisocial and cliquish, and nobody want to talk to you unless it's business related. And I had a conversation with them in the comment section on his YouTube channel. And, you know, it was so refreshing, and it was like, I mean, I was just, the weight of being around people who think there's something wrong with you, who are just nuts, who just putting down other countries, and if you get angry and lose it, they'll deem you as a nutcase and tell you to go see a shrink or go to see a shrink or a therapist. You know, it was just refreshing, like talking to this guy from Jamaica. He was just down to earth, fun. He was a fun, happy, down to earth person, you know. And he was black. I mean, don't get that from black people here in America. I mean, definitely didn't get this from a guy named on YouTube named Man Beast Morris, who's a YouTuber from Detroit, Michigan. He didn't go back and forth with me on a conversation, one of my videos, like that guy from Jamaica, on one of his videos, like on his channel, like that guy from Jamaica did. It's just, you know, it was just a breath of fresh air. And then, you know, and he thanked me, you know, he thanked me for the comment. He liked the comment, and I returned the favor by subbing to him, and he said thanks. Wow, I mean, I think then after that, I think I got a comment from some weirdo wacko from Canada. He was going around bashing me and over the videos about Canada. I mean, the why living in Canada sucks videos. He's going around bashing me, and I commented, I said it, what's wrong with you? I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? And I think someone also commented on my channel. I think one of my subs said this, what is wrong with this guy? Yeah, you know, Canada's Canada. Canada's filled with weirdos and nut jobs and foul-mouthed, angry, hostile people. But I ain't gonna say all people in Canada are like that, but you know, that's a country I will never, ever, ever go to. Just saying. Oh yeah, just want to add something about the healthcare in other countries. Okay, I watched a CNBC video about healthcare in Canada. Okay, you know, they have prevention in their healthcare. They pay less than the U.S. Plus, they got wait time problems. You know, people wait longer. You know, who are fearful of their healthcare, who are fearful of their health. And I think some are complaining about this, and plus, I mean, they don't have enough hospital. They don't have enough hospitals and doctors and hospital beds. I think, you know, I think they can spend a little more money on this and kind of make improvements on the wait times and doctors and get more doctors. And I think the UK has a similar. I think the NHS in the UK has a similar problem to this, because I heard about this as well. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say this. Yeah, their healthcare isn't perfect and they have problems, but overall, it works. And it's not broken, and it's not as broken and bureaucratic and messed up like the healthcare here in the U.S. Um, and yeah, countries, the standard of living, yeah, in other countries you be able to make friends and socialize with other people, you know, form friendships that are just cemented in concrete, and and as a guy you won't have any trouble finding a girlfriend. Yeah, also not everybody. Some people aren't gonna talk to you. Some people are not gonna have anything to do with you. I'm not gonna say all of them are like this on them not having anything to do with you, but there's some who want to have something to do with you, who want to talk to you, who want to get to know you, who want to meet you, who want to form a friendship with you. And those countries are those people in those countries in Europe and Australia and New Zealand, the Philippines, in some parts of Africa and Brazil, I think, and countries in South America, yeah, their societies are saner, civil. I heard in Brazil everybody's very laid back and calm, and like to have fun. I think countries, I think countries in Europe are like this as well. Um, Watch the video from Winston Wu. He went to a fair with a gorgeous blonde woman in Russia. It was and he and him and the blonde gorgeous woman. They had a great time. You know, and that just and all of this, that is something that's just that you don't get, or it's just completely long gone here in America. And also, I heard that there was another mass shooting, another one, this time at a mall in El Paso, Texas. I think these mass shootings are happening by these mass shooters because society here in America takes these guys, yell at them, shout at them, treat them like dirt, act like prickish douchebag pricks, assholes. Just treat them like dirt, give them a hard time, and they lose it on a job. As their boss, they will fire them in a messed up way, or or a bunch of women just ignore them and don't want to have anything to do with them, don't want to talk to them. And this toxic society here in America just turns them into gun-toting maniac monsters. And it was just sickening. I read the comments on this video about that mass shooting in El Paso, and oh my god, like, it was sickening. I read the comments. They were talking about the right to bear arms, and if he comes up to me, I'll blow him away because I have a gun, I can defend myself. So basically, I mean, American society will tear you down and turn you into an angry monster and grab a gun and shoot him, and society turns back and blows these guys away by killing them, or sending them to jail, or sending them to see a therapist / psychiatrist. Very sick. Very, very sick. And stuff like this doesn't happen overseas at all. because their societies are saner and you got stricter gun laws. And if you have a problem, I mean, you got someone to talk to, you know, someone who will want to talk to you and help you and say, hey, don't worry about it. You'll get over it. Don't worry about it. I mean, just don't do that anymore. You know, just go your own way. Hey, if you won't have me, you want someone to talk to. Hey, I'm there for you. Okay. Some you won't get here. I mean, that's just absent here in America. It's like this. I'll tear you down. If you lose it, you'll see a therapist, or you try to attack me, I'll kill you with my gun. And yeah, I mean, ugh. Sick, sickening, just sick. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of this park. Looks like I'm the only one here. Everybody left. Well, yeah, there's some people here. There's some children playing on the playground, you know. So I'm gonna get out of here. People gonna think I'm a pedophile. Whatever. I have no interest in kidnapping children or keeping child porn in my possession, and keeping child porn at my house or on the computer. I mean, I have no interest in that. And people who do stuff like that are a bunch of scumbags, bunch of slime balls. Oh yeah, you know. Before I end this video, my friend Brandon told me that he was a loner, and I guess he never had any friends. You know, I don't consider myself a loner. I had friends in the past, and I did. I had friends I went to in school. I mean, I haven't seen them in a long time because, you know, they're long gone. I mean, you know, friends. I was friends with a girl in the 6th grade. I mean, she was from Canada. So she's back home in Canada. Yeah. So that's all I gotta say in this video. Okay. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike it. And if you like the content on my channel, go ahead and sub. Also, I started a channel titled New Manchester Classics. This is a channel where I upload older videos up on my channel. So this video that you're watching right now is going to end up on that channel as well. But, you know, that doesn't mean I'm going to shut this account down. So I'm going to leave this account up. So yeah, subscribe to both channels if you want. If you want to know where New Manchester Classics is, just type down New Manchester Classics in the search box. Click that search box, and you'll see New Manchester Classics with a green icon with New Manchester on it. I mean, that channel icon was the original channel icon on this channel. Got a new one on this channel. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and end the video. This is the New Manchester saying this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.